It's the first video blog in quite some time, and I don't know, 6 days away from the 1 year anniversary of starting this blog, and I just kind of felt like it might be a good time to go on record again, and you know just do a little update where we're at, where things are going, um, how I'm feeling, and all that stuff. Honestly, I had some really bad case of writer's block over the last week when it comes to the blog. I don't know what's up with that exactly, but I just haven't had a whole lot to say. It's when, I don't know, maybe you feel like people aren't listening, or people don't care, or maybe you just don't care. Um, you tend to shy away from it a little bit, I guess, or maybe it just, I've done so much writing lately, I need a little bit of a break. I don't know. It's actually tough working for a living again. I swear I was on hiatus for 6 or 7 months, doing nothing but focusing on the blog and focusing on myself. So, the new job, and I gotta admit, I love my new job. I love my new boss. I love not being a fucking accountant anymore. Fuck you, accountants. Your fucking monthly closes. But, mostly I just want to sit down and do a kind of a check-in here. And it amazes me how far we've come and how much we've grown up in the last year. And, the simple fact we can sit here and redefine success, is not something that happens on a scale, or it's not something tangible other people can see, but something that you feel in your mind. And I know there's been a lot of ups and downs in the last year, and I know we're still at the very beginning of this journey. However, each day I think we get a little bit closer to where we want to go. And, each day we refocus and rehash what we want. And, I know for me right now, the only thing I truly care about, the only thing that matters to me right now is taking the next step, and, continuing to do what's best for me. And, as much as I've had meals prepared for me, and I've been drinking a lot of smoothies and doing a lot of green stuff lately, I still relapse, and I still fall, and, find myself knee deep in buffalo wings yesterday, and French fries for lunch, and, of course, I was at Hooters, but, you know, as nice as the scenery there is, the food just talks back to me after I eat it, and it's probably the worst meal I've had in the last week. And then I followed up with some Chinese food last night, and I don't know. Some of that's just being lonely on a Friday night. Some of it's you know some of it's just fuck it. I don't want to cook anything. I don't want to leave the house. And Chinese is the only place that really delivers other than pizza here. And part of that's being prepared. Part of that's stopping to think about what you do. And yesterday was a bad day, from a food perspective. But you're gonna have those, because what I refuse to do, what I've learned in the last year, is I do agree with the fundamental concept that diets don't work. And no matter what we do, it's not about the diet. It's not about starving the body. It's about doing what's right for the body, and doing what's right for the mind and the heart and the spirit. And I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure, that I mean, you're gonna have bad days. You're gonna have bad days. I mean, I don't know. Fuck, fuck, I totally just forgot what I was trying to say. What I do know is you know, there's a couple of fundamental issues, and it's just like this morning. I got up and I went and I had my bagel sandwich. When I'm not even hungry, it's what I do when I get up on the weekends. I go get a bagel sandwich, and I know it's not good for me, and I know, but it's what I do. And the worst part about that is I'm not even hungry when I'm doing it. And so my eating is so far away from anything to do with hunger that I don't know. It's just, so you have to really stop and say, what is the next step? What is it you need to do? And I said it in one of the messages last week that I think for a long time I don't want to admit that I have a problem. That I have this overwhelming need to eat, and I can't really control it. And I'm not sitting here to say that's my excuse so I can just do whatever I want. That's not the goal. What I'm really just trying to do is say that I know and I realize that it's more complicated than just saying, okay, I'm going to go on a diet, I'm going to stop eating. Because if it was that simple, I'd do it, But even when I have all the food in the world prepared for me, good food that tastes good, I will make wrong and poor choices because there's also an incessant need to destroy everything that I worked so hard for. It's this non-stop, unending battle in myself to do good and then to take it back. And it's interesting, I had a conversation with a guy at work the other day. And his name's Ricky, and he's leaving. I think that, it's just the cool thing to do is you come and you work at Calidus and you leave. I probably shouldn't have said the company name there. Whatever, fuck it. But, we were talking about it, and, it came up that, I haven't talked to this guy that much. I mean, we work together, and for the last year, and I really, have enjoyed working with him, and he does great work. And it's funny because he's sitting there, and I made some comment about needing to lose weight or something like that, or being a fat ass or something. So one of the comments I make, I don't know. And I told him that it's not about going on a diet or having surgery or anything like that. It's about it's really about an addiction and an overwhelming need to fill myself and to try to find something from somewhere else to make me feel better about myself. And he made some comments, said something about it being emotional or something like that, and sounds like there's some deep-seated issues there. And I kind of got a little emotional there. And it's funny because he just told me it's gonna be all right, man. You're okay. You're a good person. You have a lot to offer people. And he's like, seriously, you're a really smart guy. You can really you're people respect you, and you really are okay. You gotta accept that, and you gotta get over that, and it's true. And I think that's the hardest thing for me to see sometimes is that I do have a lot to offer, and I do need to accept that I'm okay and that I can get better, and I can move on from this place, and I can stop being an addict. I can stop trying to destroy myself with bad food and bad decisions and having the wrong people in my life, and focusing really on the only thing that matters, and that's getting better. And I've finally in a position of the job that I love, that I'm successful at, that I can make a huge difference, that I'm empowered to make that difference. I have a boss that I love, and I have not had that in a while. And I just think that we really can, if I can accept the fact that of who I am, and that I'm a good person, and that I'm a talented person, and you know, I can really go to the next step. And it's funny. I woke up this morning, and I'm laying in bed, and I'm looking at the cork board that hangs in my room behind my fan, and the first thing it says is, um, whatever the mind can believe and conceive, it can achieve. And surrounded by this message are probably 20 medals from different races I've done, and banners, and bandanas, and different team and training things, and different things from over the last 9 years of my life that I've collected and I've gathered. And looking at those, and then looking above it to the little triathlon painting I have there, knowing all the good things I've done. And there's not a whole lot of people on the face of this earth that can have a wall like that. There's not a whole lot of people that have a wall like that and can lay in that bed and say, I'm a certified public accountant. I paid my dues. I did it. I have a college degree. I've traveled Europe. I live halfway across the world, the country from where I've traveled all over the place, and I have a good life. I own my own home. I own my own car. I'm me. And there's just not a whole lot of people that can say all of that together. And I have to accept that. And I have to be proud of that. Just like I have to accept the fact that I have a problem with food. I have this unhealthy, unnatural relationship with food. And on September 11th of last year, I started to share my journey with the rest of the world through this blog. And as we come to the 1 year anniversary of that, and we come, to a place where I feel like I've grown, and like I've become a better person, and that I'm ready now to take the next steps, and I'm ready to admit that it's okay. I'm ready to accept it's time to move on. I guess it feels good. I don't know. It just feels right. I don't know. It's just time. It's my time. And 2014 has been a great year, start to finish. I am so much better than I was when I walked into this year. And coming out of it, I'll be even better. And it's not over yet. We got 3.5 months, and they're gonna be fucking awesome. And we're gonna do some great things. We're gonna have some fun, and we're gonna do a lot of writing, and we're gonna do a lot of swimming, and we're gonna do a shitload of walking, because January is looming, and the Star Wars half marathon is looming in our future, and we're gonna get there, and we're gonna do it, and we're gonna be awesome. We're gonna be awesome, because I accept the fact that I want to be awesome, and I want to be better than I ever have been, and I am. And I guess that's really all I gotta say. I don't know. hope you guys have a wonderful day, and you know, we're gonna keep rocking and rolling here and doing our part, and each day we're gonna get a little bit better, and we're gonna get there. And so this will be the final video blog of this year, as far as the first year of the blog, and I don't know. Personally, I think it kind of sucks, but it is what it is, man, and whatever. It's just me saying that we're not giving up here. We're gonna keep fighting, and don't give up on me, because I haven't given up on myself, and I still believe, and we're gonna get there. We are absolutely gonna get there.